Bill, Steve, and I do a bicycle tour up through Snowshoe, Pennsylvania, then to the Seminole State Park, then to a campsite on the Pine Creek Rail Trail, and finally into Bald Eagle State Park. For me, it's about 35 miles, where you can see the climb is at the end of this section.
Yeah.
Steve takes the lead on Old Highway 220 up to Wingate, where we will stop
yeah, we all kind of got on
at Highway 144.
Oh, well, I'm sorry. You two guys are all blue.
We saw a vacuum a couple of days. One half of it looked pretty good.
0.1 miles, turn left on Runville Road.
Here we are fueling up for the climb ahead with chocolate milk and donuts.
I got backstage at my yard too. You know where it came from.
We all hate to mow our yards, so we're always on the lookout for yards that we might emulate.
Oh, here's another kind of yard.
There's another one, Bill. That's a good one there, right?
Yeah.
We are on the bicycle V route through Pennsylvania right now. Steve and Bill stopped at the Dollar General to get handkerchiefs and then called home to let everybody know where they were. This was our campground at Snowshoe. It was horrible. We could hear the noise from Interstate 80 and Highway 144. On day 2, we're going from Snowshoe to Seminole State Park. You can see it's 45 miles, and the climb is in the middle.
200 feet when possible, make a U-turn.
Still on the V route. So let's go straight though. Where are we going there, Bill?
Average speed 10.7. Heart rate 136.
In Pennsylvania, it's always up or down. We certainly prefer down. On climbs, each of us rides our own pace. And since Bill is the fastest, he gets to wait at the top for Steve and I to catch up. Here he is.
Nice hill.
But after that long climb, we now have a long, wonderful downhill. Once again, we get to go up, and this time there's going to be a stoplight that we need to wait for. In Pennsylvania, if you're not recognized by a stoplight, you can, under your own discretion, go ahead and go through a red light. So Bill and Steve and I come up, stop our bicycles, and wait a reasonable amount of time.
Stunning, isn't it? Wow. Watch his mom now. He didn't know what to do because his mama went the other way. Yeah, he lost his mom. He lost his mom. She went down and he didn't. Yeah.
Always something to make you cry.
Yeah. We're staying at Seminole, and there's the laundry, and there's my tent and Bill's tent. We really can't walk over here a little bit. There's Bill's tent behind mine. Number 7, picnic table. There's Steve or Bill and Steve, and then there's Steve's tent, and then my bicycle past Steve's tent, and then way up by the tree is Steve's bicycle, and you can still see our hanging food for the keep it away from the bears in Seminole.
The third day is a 67-mile trip from Seminole to the Petticoat Junction campsite on the Pine Creek Rail Trail. The peak there, about a third of the way in, is in Cherry Springs State Park, one of the darkest places in the eastern part of the United States. Here we're on a little road
looking
going
for
out of
service, Bill?
Seminole.
You looking for service?
It's just a beautiful ride out.
Oh.
Lovely little museum in Seminole where we spent some time looking at all the exhibits inside. The climb to Cherry Springs was horrendous. The last 2 pitches just simply took my
It's a
breath
360
away.
of Cherry Springs Camping Ground. There's the main entrance coming in, and then there are 2 telescopes here. And you can see where the people camp, coming on around. And then there's Bill and Steve over there on our bicycles and the restrooms at the camping area. And then back out to the highway where we're headed.
Bill is pointing out a red-tailed hawk that's caught something and flying through the air.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I see it.
catch a little lunch before getting on Highway 6 at this little quick stop. A little road out of Estonia, Pennsylvania on the G Trail that connects to the Pine Creek Rail Trail that's also a part of the G Trail across Pennsylvania. Bill is going to note that we have 17 yards according to my Garmin to make a turn to get on the trail right here.
Haha, 17 yards. Damn, boy, did I get the wrong one. Wrong gear, yeah.
Hit the brake. I was told my wife for a second.
Okie doke. She's still looking. There she goes.
Here we're stopping at Tyadotten to take a little rest before heading on down the Pine Creek Rail Trail. This is really one of the prettiest campsites on the trail.
Of Tallagatten, I think. And, here we go. This is a beautiful place. I have never ever camped here, but this is just very, very pretty. I'll get the name right in the video that I make, but there we go. Do the whole 360. There we are, back up the trail. Stone Quarry Run. Hey, got a snake? Yeah.
Lots of places in this part of Pennsylvania celebrate Bigfoot, and the Petticoat Junction campsite is one of them. On this fourth day, we're just headed down the Pine Creek Rail Trail to our favorite site at the Bald Eagle Campground. Leaving, it is very wet. We had a night with a major storm. Actually pulled one of my tent pegs out of the ground as the wind blew through. I was standing in my skivvies trying to protect some of the electronics that I'd left out on the bike. It was quite a night for everybody.
That's the fun with that.
This is our campsite, number 8 at Bald Eagle State Park. We stay here often. Bill and Steve relaxing in the lawn chairs they pack along on every trip. And at the end, Bill is fixing or adjusting Steve's derailleur so we can actually make it home without skipping too many gears. Our last day, I don't have any video. It's just the same old trip from Bald Eagle back down Highway 220 home.